but also recently has been getting PR as well, has made a lot of good improvements in his gameplay and brought up the level of consistency to the point where he's now becoming a bit of a PR threat.
What's Lux's home state?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, okay, cool. Yeah, shouts to New Hampshire. Hey, we had a couple of great players come out of New Hampshire too. Back in my day, you know. Either way, Ling though has always been like a true test of New England PR skill. Like he has been very consistently at least top 5 in New England since I came on the scene in early Smash 4.
Yeah.
Always with Peach too. Always with Peach. Dipped in a little bit on Smash 4, but mostly Peach like 99% of the time.
Yeah. Number 2 currently on NEPR. Same in CT as well. Light, of course, sitting right above him.
Go figure.
Who else would it be? But right now, we're seeing that confidence in Ling right now. Getting all these hits going through, but that's the sword that you get to work with when you're Ike. And Luxu knows how to use it.
It's going to be huge in this matchup because Peach, you know, obviously you think of her from that mid-range with turn-ups and up close with her combo game, especially Ling, like one of the best Peach comboers that we have in the business, period, in the world. Great combo game and great offense in general. You shut it down if you keep him out with Ragdoll, though. Big sword coming through, creating big hitboxes. Great movement there from Luxu, too. You know, something I like about Luxu, too. Goofing around, having a great time getting on stage, but then locked in. Took a deep breath, went into competitor mode. You can see how it's paying off already. First stock going his side. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and I know Luxu is deeply passionate about this game.
Good.
Very, very involved. Loves being PR, loves getting big wins. Had a big win over Pelka at Critical Mass that went from last hit.
Ike?
With Ike.
Nice.
So, hey, anything can happen here. Ling, though, is going to keep it close, and we're back to even percent going into the second stock.
Yep. Let's see, though. Anyone can take the first stock, right? Let's see what you learned and see if we're able to keep up with Ling now. Player who's been down first stocks for 15 years plus now. How do we fight back?
Trying to use the uppy armor to get through some Peach combos, but Ling getting some clean hits and 65% coming in out of nowhere. Peach is really good at making percent just magically appear.
Yeah, absolutely. Appear or disappear, right?
Either one.
Hey, making stocks disappear, making the percentage appear. There you go. You got.
We got there.
No, you were there. I got there. Finally, I caught up. Side B over the side. Over the head of Luxu, and again, we're seeing Ling take off at this lead, but again, Peach got to close out those stocks, right? Percentage is great, and obviously closing out the gap and keeping a hold on the momentum is awesome. But how do you close out the stock? Back air at the ledge is good.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of this Nair come through. I've seen Luxu do this when kind of on the back foot. The disjoint, obviously not as good as it was at like patch 0 for Ultimate, but still a good move. Ling, though, catching it with the forward air. And I'm seeing Luxu smile getting into it like, all right, I got a challenge here. Let me fight.
Yeah, Lux is cool. I'm down. I like the vibe. Here we go, though. Forward air. Back air sliding off the platform. You can see Ling. Another thing Ling is known for, it has in spades, is good movement. You know, you got to as Peach for sure. You got to have that technicality and the combos. Not only that, but how you move with the character. Very, very special attributes on her with her float. You got to be able to utilize all that.
Right. You have such ability to mix up how you're moving, where you're going, Peach Bomber, Parasol, Float. Meanwhile, the opposite that you're seeing exploited a little bit with Luxu, you have 2 options, side B or up B.
Yeah, we already saw the up B. No, already get stuffed out by Peach's counter too, so that's going to be something that plays a factor here through the rest of these next 3 to 5 games.
Great back air there, but so far down already in this last stock. Trying to get the forward air a little bit off on the spacing there.
It's tough to at this high of a percentage. I think you might need to IDJ or something, but it's just not as easy as a conversion as you think it is.
Right. Your own rage working against you sometimes.
Right.
Just looking for it, trying to get the swing that gets Ling down to the last stock. Not quite finding it. The up tilt, trying to get a roll read there.
I'm off timing. Ling trying to close this one out, going to the ledge. Yep. Waiting it out, knowing that up B was too low and already had stuffed it out with the counter. Able to close that out with a side B.
Right. And you know, you got the strength of the sword, but you got the weakness of the recovery. And sometimes it'll work for you when you're fighting Ling, and sometimes it'll work against you when you're getting edge guarded.
That's right. Yeah, edge guarding, you know, always with Ike is going to be something that we've known to see, right? Especially in the beginning of Ultimate, that was like, you know, really, really hard to have those unlock, and now it's like, which special move do you need to stuff out, or which one am I going to force with my positioning? And I think that's where Peach and Ling specifically really do a good job. Between float and a high double jump, you can really line up some dangerous situations for Ike. Oh, he's a true, okay, he's a real Ike fan.
Yeah, going with the Fire Emblem music, I love it.
Way through, I like that too.
And I do know we have the Joker as well. I'm assuming we're going to stick with the Ike because that is the ride or die for Luxu. But off chance, I will mention it, that Joker could still come through and mix things up, maybe throw Ling off a little bit.
True. The thing with the Ike, though, I like it. Big hitboxes traditionally always good against Peach. You know what I mean? Sword characters, swatting her away has always been a Smash 101 lesson. But it doesn't matter when you got punish game like Ling and setting him off stage like that, air dodging. A little ill-informed, but it did work out. Give me that turnip back. Give me the stock, too, actually. That's it. See you later.
perfect execution from Ling. I don't have anything else to say about that. Just a masterclass in Peach. And pulling the dot eyes right after, too. Scary to be staring down the barrel of. You don't want to get hit with a Peach combo, but hey, dropping it off the hit. Trying to get back and grabbing it, but not getting there in time.
Good shield work right there. Angling it up, too, so that even as it grew smaller, he was able to use it to full benefit. That was good recognition from Ling. He's been doing a good job, actually, with the shield. He angled a bunch of game 1, too. Just good awareness.
All right. And I think we have potentially... Ooh! Trying to get Scary with that up smash read. Ling confidently getting up into it, though.
Committing to that tech chase away as well. Peach, not the fastest character. You know, she hustles. She pulled the skirt up a little bit and run, but you got to commit when you're tech chasing like that. You can side B too if you're really sure, but Ling knew. Either way, forward tilt. Take down that stock right there. Luxu fighting back.
Great option to cover and kill. The battlefield counter pick I want to talk about real quick as well. You might think it's good for Peach, but Luxu in particular, I know, loves going for these nair combos and loves that up air. Really good kill option for Ike after all the patch changes around.
Even then too, right? I mean, this was the Ike classic. A B, barely not going to make it back. Ling shutting down another stock off stage. Yeah, this is the classic for Ike, right? You just kind of pillar him upwards with your up airs, your air. Oh, that's a stitch. Hold on.
Once again, though,
grab it.
Yeah. Trying to use it yourself a little bit. It despawns, which, hey, as long as it didn't hurt you, that's the real result that you wanted.
I think even tossing that Ling is a gamble because you know he's already shown proficiency in the item game, able to catch it on the fly wherever he is. Always aware, and you know he wants that stitch very badly.
Great neutral air, breaking up some pressure. 78% on Ling. Still has the stock lead. Dash attack going to go a little bit wide, and down smash covers that. And now we're seeing mix-ups. We're seeing tomahawks coming through. Trying to get that vertical kill that you picked Battlefield for.
Something I always find is interesting is like which semi-unconventional move does a player love? And for Luxu, I love his use of up tilt in that way. Like up tilt, very active move. Someone like Peach who likes to flow above you in your no-fly zone. It's just a good move to throw out there. It covers rolls or slow-moving characters, so it's a good idea. Definitely something that Luxu uses more than the average Ike, I would say.
Great tech there with the Peach Bomber. Going to get the uppie, not quite going to kill. Wow. Going across the stage.
Even with the buffs, not enough.
Trying to cover with jab. Roll, not quite going to get read out, but there's that up tilt you mentioned.
Beautiful.
Personal favorite, and it works out.
Saying, man, I'm saying. All good stuff right there. Down to last stock. Luxu fighting right back here. It's looking tough in the onset of this match, but now good fastball right there. We talked about it earlier. Character with a rough recovery. Sometimes all you have to do is change the momentum, how fast you're moving, or at least show that you can do that. Side B charging, going to the top platform again. The reason why this is such a good Ike stage is you have outs on those platforms to go to your quick draw with. And here we go. All of a sudden, we're one big Ike swing away from potentially stealing a game. I know it's going to be really tough against someone like Ling, but hey, it's on the table right now, chat.
We saw Luxu try and go for an up smash read before. If we get another strong, confident read like that, Ike dash attacks feel really good. Up air kills really good. If we can just nickel and dime away this percent, not lose this stock, that up air swings genuinely with Peach's weight, maybe 5% more, and that'll start killing.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, even a good conversion at the ledge, right? We might be looking at a back air. Max Rage Ike is insanely scary. And again, Ling, very confident in the shield. Holding shield for a long time here, but might be for nothing. Back air is going to do it. I was going to say, I thought Lux was playing so airtight there, but swinging with that dash attack, Ling was just waiting for something. He took a couple hits, took a couple punches here and there, but then he was able to wait out the big swing and punish it. GG's right there. Great game, too. Whew. That was a close one, honestly. Yeah, run it back to Battlefield.
I saw immediately again that swing, that signal.
Of course.
Run it back.
The classic.
It worked pretty well. You got pretty close at the end there. Maybe you can get that game. Maybe you can change up your game plan. You need to adapt. And Luxu, I think you can do that pretty handsomely.
Game 3 coming up here. Going on the last stock. For Ike, potentially last hit. Peach at 50. Oh, get out of my face. It's a quick draw. The quickest of draws.
I love that.
All right.
It's a Western. You draw on go.
That's right. Forward tilt anti-air. I actually love that move being used in an anti-air. I think it's so funny. Back air. Off stage. Going high. Ling trying to cover it, though. Cannot.
Ooh. Keeping options available at all times. There's the up air. Going to go into the forward air. Ling off stage. And Luxu doing really good to cover it. Throwing out options, staying out of range of the parasol disjoints. Finally, Ling, though, going to slip through.
Movement right there out of the corner. Luxu's been moving really well this game 3. I think he has made a decision to play more aggressively or play more in your face, and I think it's really paying off. I don't know how long the pacing will keep up like this, but I like the ideas from Luxu. But again, a big swing getting punished by Ling. Very consistent throughout all 3 of these games so far.
Wow, immediate on that counter, too, to get the quick draw. That will take the first stock from Ling. One thing as well I want to call out super quick. I don't remember who said it, but somebody once told me if you see Luxu go for the empty hop, look for the forward air after, but gonna find the up air. And hey, 2-2, stocks are still even. This is one of the best percents you've had going into a stock like this, so keep it going. Get your percent built.
This change of pace is working out really well for Luxu. Now we're seeing a lot of grabs coming too. We talked about the shield game earlier, how well Ling has been shielding this entire set. Hey, you know what beats shield? A little grab action, I like it. Shield, ice grab, not anything anyone really talks about, but it's not very good. But when you need to, these sword characters, you have to grab. Everyone's holding shield against you all day because you have these huge hitboxes.
It's got some options. I think up throw eventually kills. Down throw has some combos at certain percents. We saw it come out with the forward air.
Yeah.
And now, here's the scary part. The shark has been reversed. Floating above, right up there, but the water. Fin sticking out. Luxu looking for the kill. Smells blood in the water.
Down throw. Bad position on the platform right there. Ling covering the air dodge in. Air dodging again. I think he already double jumped. Oh, man. I think we've seen so many good recoveries on characters with bad recoveries today. Dash attack, though. Swinging right back. Not enough. Battlefield coming back, though. As great as the stage has been for Luxu, right there, it's making Ling live, and this could honestly be a KO for Peach. Oh, watch out. Baited that out, too. Another big swing getting punished here. Something that Peach does so well. Her micro movement, her spacing, and having a turn-up hitbox extender. She's such a great whiff punisher.
And Ling is playing this last stock so well, just barely missing that back air, but everything before that has been precise
and
perfect. And the up smash, it's a favorite of every